Hi, this is Kyle with kayDbait. I'm going to be doing my video on double standards this time. Okay, what is a double standard? A double standard is kind of like you'll say one thing, but you either don't follow what you said originally, which is a type of hypocrisy, but you might do that to other people. You know, you can do this, but you're not allowed to do this. But on the same reasoning side. So, let's say you tell somebody not to wear a short skirt because it's slutty, but then you go outside and you're wearing a short skirt because you say, well, it looks good on me. That's a double standard. Now it's based off of opinion a lot, but that particular example. But a double standard could be anything. You could say you're not allowed to do this, but I'm allowed to do it, or they're allowed to do it just because I say so. It doesn't even have to be connected to reasoning at all. It's just because I said so. Parents do this a lot. Do as I say, not as I do. Things like that. Don't smoke, but they're smoking as they say that. It's a double standard, and it can be very damaging, especially to people that don't understand what a double standard is, and it just becomes self-perpetuating. They'll start, using your logic, and it'll go into the next generation. Okay, how do you get a double standard? It's very situational to start with. Say, oh, my landlord just came in. But anyway, say you have an opinion of a situation, so you make a plausible answer to it, a plausible response to a situation. But then a different situation comes up and you don't want that outcome to happen, so you change it, but you keep your original one for yourself. So the short skirt example I gave. You don't want your daughter wearing a short skirt, but you like women that you find attractive to wear short skirts. So you have the double standard. I'm making a video for YouTube.
Is Michael here?
I do not know. I think he went to work. Let's see. So the reasoning behind it is flawed. You're using the same reasoning skills to say you can't do it as you do that they can do it. And it's generally not connected in your mind. You won't even notice you're doing it. So there's generalizations. I'm looking at my notes. It is a generalization of a situation that you're not going past it. You're using the logic of previous stuff for the here and now, or vice versa. How does it affect you? Double standard affects you because not only does it harm your reasoning skills, but it might be used against you from other people's poor reasoning skills. Say you want to wear a wife beater t-shirt, but you're not allowed to in a situation. So other people will say you can't wear that here, but I am. It's a complex issue that is generally, because people aren't paying attention. I'm just using clothing as an example because I didn't write down any examples, so I'm on the same subject. How does it affect others? It hurts other people because when you use a double standard, you're not being fair. That's the best way to explain it. A double standard is unfair, and it doesn't teach people things. It's being controlling, usually. I'm allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do this. Okay, it's related to hypocrisy. What kind of people have double standards? People that hate other people will have a double standard. People that judge other people will have a double standard. People who feel superior to other people will have one, or even inferior. I am 164 pounds, but I am not fat. Somebody that has an inferiority complex can say they weigh less than me and they're still fat. It's a double standard. You can even point it out. You're skinnier than me. Am I fat? And they'll say no. It's like, well, why do you think you're fat? It's like, because I am. That is a double standard. It is based off of bad reasoning skills. So even if you feel superior, you're usually not going to listen to anyone anyway. So that's where the bad reasoning skills can develop strongly, when you use your own opinions to justify your own reasoning skills. Let's see. There are people that use double standards for their own agenda to get things. As long as it makes me better, physically, financially, situationally, then I'm going to justify it in my own mind without even thinking about it. And when anyone questions me, I am going to explode on them. And I got this idea from somebody who was, they were being harmed by double standards. I am not allowed to, is it alright if I use an example? Okay. He wanted to go to somewhere with his kids after a divorce. His ex-wife would not let him get a hotel room with 2 beds, one for him and one for his 2 kids, correct? But your uncle? His uncle was, her uncle, the ex-wife's uncle, was allowed to do that, as well as her to do that on several occasions. So the double standard is, you can't do this because I hate you, and I want to make your life hard. Now it's not the exact, reasoning skills, but it's probably where it's coming from. And those kinds of double standards just harm somebody. I hate you so much that I'm going to just change my reasoning skills whenever it's, convenient for me, so it causes you the most grief. And that's not nice. So anyway, that's really all. I have more to say, but I'm going to put it in the comments later. So what do you guys think? Take care. Bye-bye.